In the pass game, just okay. Blocking will get much better. They're all new, first-time really players. I know Rashad played a little bit last year. Luke's really a first-time player. We want more out of Jake Hausman, and Jeremy Ruckel's going to be an excellent tight end. So I grade him a B overall. It's something we're still growing with. But the pass game, we need to get them more involved.
It looked like Rucker played a little bit more last week. How do you guys kind of approach that with ramping up his playing time?
Yeah, that's Coach Wilson and Coach Hidden work together on that, and he's the exact what you go look for in recruiting. He's got a great future here.
Behind him, Andrew?
How satisfied have you been with the pass rush in the absence of Nick Bosa?
Average. I think we need to get a little better, and that ties in with our pass defense. Today was an excellent practice today. But you see guys like Tyreek and Jay Shaw, we need more from him. I think obviously Chase Young is a very good pass rusher, and so is Draymond. So we just need a little bit more.
Seems like you've been blitz heavy as of late. Do you see that continuing?
I'm sorry?
Seems like you've been blitz heavy as of late. Do you see that
Blitz heavy?
Why?
I don't think we blitz more than we normally do.
Third row, middle, Andy.
Coach, last week after the Indiana game, Dwayne said maybe there was a little lack of energy in the practice throughout the week. Leading up to this week, how does it seem like the energy of practice has gone?
Excellent practice today. I wasn't, I don't know if I agree. Sometimes heat takes the energy out of practice. Nice 60-degree day. So I'm not sure what he meant. I'm going to go ask him when I leave here.
Well, I certainly didn't mean to bust him out or anything like that. But I'm just repeating what he said to us after the game on Saturday.
It's all good.
Front or right, Austin?
Urban, do you have an update on Jonathan Cooper's status this week?
Not yet.
Has it been you talked about the pass rush already, but Nick out, Draymond got hurt a little bit, BB was hurt, Coop's dealing with something. You expect this to be the strength of the team, and it feels like that's the one that's getting attacked with injuries every week. How frustrating is that for you?
Well, it's for Larry, for everybody. That is a strength of our team. I wouldn't say it's not anymore, but you start taking those names right up there out of that lineup, especially that first name you mentioned, and that's a difference maker, obviously. So every school's dealing with it, every team's dealing with it. Just keep going. And what I liked about number 11, got his first sack last week, and there's more to come.
Front row, middle, Bill?
You just mentioned Jay-Sean Cornell. Describe his development. This guy's already graduated, I think, and came in as a pretty highly touted guy and has been under the radar for a while. How would you kind of assess his career?
Just okay. I just met with him the other week and said that how do you finish? There's been extraordinary stories around here of guys that have finished very strong, from the Stevie Millers to there's Reed Fragles of the world that we just never heard of, and then bang, they come on, and he's a wonderful guy, a good student. Like you said, he's got his degree. He's got real life Wednesday stuff. We've already helped him. He's got a nice career set up, but I'd love to have him to be able to come back here and show his children what he did on the field. So that's still, that final 2 chapters is still being written.
And final questions, front row right, Tim?
Yeah, Malik Harrison, what's his status?
Malik Harrison, still don't know what over one.
Yeah, are they both in protocol, he and John Cooper?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yes.
In 1968, you were 4 years old, but what have you learned about that 1968 team? It seemed to be the start of this modern era of Ohio State football and success and stuff. What do you recall, or what do you recall learning about that 1968 team that made it special in your mind?
Well, I know a lot about the coaching staff. That was the Holtz came in for 1 year, and obviously Coach Bruce was on that staff. Mallory, I believe, was on that staff. The old AD here, Behind was on that staff.
George Chomp, I'm sorry.
Coach Chomp, yeah. But I know a lot about that team. I was only 4 years old at the time, but actually have a picture of it in my basement at the house. 68 national championship team.
And why?
So I like Ohio State stuff.